Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and that's going to be on a new Spyderco knife that I just picked up. This was actually a surprise to me. I hadn't heard any information about this knife until I saw it on KnifeWorks, and I went ahead and purchased it just because of I was reading a little bit about it and just the different features and whatnot. And I was actually had been looking at the Spyderco Squeak, to find something small, lightweight to carry. And then I saw this one, and I figured I'd pick it up and give it a shot. So let me go ahead and open it up. First things first, I do need to tell you that as far as knives go, this one is it's a lot smaller than I expected it to be. Again, I always recommend that you check out the specs so you can see the the size of the blade and the size of the handle and things like that. So you don't run into a big surprise when you get it. But for some reason, I just kind of skipped over that, just reading the actual features, the other features of the knife. And that's what kind of attracted me, so I went ahead and picked it up. Obviously, this is the Spyderco Pingo. Now, the big thing about this particular knife is that this knife was designed to meet the stringent knife laws of the Denmark market. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, in a lot of European countries, they have very strict knife laws when it comes to what the knife can or can't have or can and can't do. So in the most part for this one of the first things is it cannot be a locking blade knife. So this is part of Spyderco's Slip-It design. In other words, the blade does not lock in the open precision. Now, for the Denmark market also, the blade needs to be able to be opened with two hands. So I don't know if you guys can tell. You see the Spyderco spider hole there, their trademark hole, which is usually used to open up the blade. It's actually very small on this, so you're not going to be able to open the blade using that spider hole there. So it's actually designed to have to be opened by using both hands to open it up. So let me go ahead and do that so you guys can see. It's actually a very, very nice and appealing blade design that they did on this to go along with the handle. The blade and the knife itself is actually a collaboration between Vox and Anzo. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Focus on that. There you go. So it's a collaboration between Vox and Anzo. So you see a lot of the work that goes into the look of the actual knife is very reminiscent of both of those designers. The ergonomics on the handle are very, very nice. That's one of the things that I do have to say. With this deep cutout there, your fingers kind of melt right in there, and it gives you a really secure grip, which in a non-locking blade is one thing that you do really want. You want to be able to know that you're going to be able to use this knife and it's not going to close on you or anything like that. Now, as an added measure, it does have almost like a two-stage closing procedure. Once you go ahead and start closing the blade, it actually stops a little bit, kind of halfway through, so you're able to make sure that there's nothing in the way of the blade once you go ahead and close it, and then it snaps closed really nicely there. The handles are FRN, so it's pretty sturdy, and it has a little bit of traction, but not too much to where it's gonna wear out your pants as you're putting them in and out of your pocket. But it gives you a good secure grip on there. The overall length of the knife is 5.8 inches. The blade itself is 2.35 inches, and the one of the biggest things about this is the weight. It actually comes in at 1.9 ounces, so it is very, very lightweight. Obviously, there's no liners in there; it's just the FRN. So that definitely cuts back on the weight. Now, it does have a little bit of jimping right down here, none on top, but I guess to give you a little bit more secure feel, if you do want to bring your finger right up there, that it's not going to slide onto the blade. The blade is it's a sheep foot design, which is actually I really enjoy that particular design on the blades. Sometimes it's good to have a nice pointy edge, but sometimes you want something that it's going to give you a nice cutting power all the way through, and that's one thing that you do get, that you get the full, pretty much all the way almost to the tip thickness of the blade with this blade design, which is really nice. The pocket clip is reversible for left or right-handed carry, tip up only, so that's fine with me. And if you guys notice, there is no lanyard hole on this. So basically, you know, it's a very lightweight knife that you can slide into your pocket. It's not going to be very obtrusive. You bring it out, and you know it's good to go. The steel on this knife is N690CO. I don't know too much about that particular steel, so if anybody wants to chime in on that, you know, go ahead and do so. And it is manufactured in Magnago, Italy. So there you go. Great little knife. Like I said, this was it's a little bit of a surprise. I hadn't seen any information on it, or didn't have any advanced knowledge that they were going to be releasing this. Like I said, I was looking at the Spyderco Squeak, which is you know, pretty similar in the line of this you know, FRN kind of slip it design, because you know, I wanted something you know, as a little bit of a backup to you know, just you know, to have and use, and not have to worry too much about it. That's basically the biggest thing, and that it be lightweight. You know, always if you have a pretty heavy EDC, you wanna keep it as light as possible. So something like this would come in handy. Now, in way of comparison, just so you guys can see the size, I have my Benchmade mini griptilian here, also a sheepfoot design. So if you guys know what the mini griptilian, you know, looks like, there it is next to the Pingo. Obviously, as you guys can see, it's a pretty small knife. It's a lot smaller than the Benchmade mini griptilian here, and the mini griptilian is a small knife to begin with. So you are going to get something that's very easy to carry. Like I said, it's not going to be too obtrusive, not you know, in your pocket, or if you want to put it in a pack or something like that, it'll fit really nicely. I'll give you a blade comparison here. The blade is going to be blade width is pretty reminiscent of you know, of the Benchmade mini grip there, so you're going to get a nice stout little blade. It is a little bit thicker as far as the you know, the cutting surface, or the width of the blade, I should say. So that's always nice. And then you do get that deep ride pocket clip, which is always really easy to you know, to carry in and out of the pocket. Now, the one drawback again is the fact that you need you need two hands to go ahead and open it or close it, because of the fact that that lanyard hole is you know, it's just there I'm sorry, not lanyard hole. The spider hole is there just as obviously their trademark, you know, on the blade that you would find in all Spyderco blades. So there you go. Let me move this out of the way. Now, obviously, you know, there might be a way to rig something on there. You know, maybe do a zip tie mod and try that out. You know, that's something that I was thinking about. So, you know, I guess as more videos start coming out on YouTube about this little knife, you know, somebody will definitely throw something on there and let us know. So there you go, Spyderco Pingo. It's a new offering from Spyderco, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.